before the court. I don't know whether the court administrators, whether the Chief Justice is seeing this. If people are not able to come to court freely, I don't know then where we are supposed to go to. Why bring police officers before the court, before courts? This is the only sanctuary of justice that we know. How do you bring police officers full geared? They are removing everybody from the court. Whether you are a litigant, whether you are an accused person, you are all being removed from the court. Then we should be told whether the court is a place that is out of bound from the members of the public. I am very perplexed by what is happening in this country. How do you allow police officers fully geared with the tear gas and clubbers in the courtroom to remove people who have come to seek for justice? Where else are we supposed to go to? Where else? Where else should we go, Kenyans? That's it's something unheard of.
So basically, my appeal to the law professor, Kidiki, was my lecturer, that this forced arrest beyond 24 hours without being taken to court, pre-trial detentions, and also the issues of, we have the hit squad going over in slums. So my appeal to the law lecturer, who we respect a lot, professor of law, who should help us guard the constitution, and the media, so at least we can have this uphold the constitution. Whatever we are seeing against the protesters, the victimization, the profiling of certain people from a certain area is really not coherent in this constitution. So my appeal to the Professor Kidiki to please, even the doctrine of minimal force is all over the world. It's a global doctrine. So the issue of using live bullets against a protester who doesn't have a hand grenade, a missile, is really unacceptable in this society. My appeal to the security forces to respect the constitution, my appeal to the judiciary, to the independent commission, and the media, let's guard this constitution, please, please.
And let the court be a place of out of bound for police officers. We do not come here to demonstrate, we come here to seek for justice. Let anybody who is willing to uphold the constitution does hold it. Number two, our client was in the police station, Kileleshwa police station. The court has noted that it was 30 men, goons, got into the police station, police cells, and they battered and assaulted our clients. We have made the complaint to the police, to the court, and the court has given its directions. We are appealing to the Chief Justice to make sure that the courts are out of bound for police officers, and especially those who are fully geared, armed with the tear gas. And when they come here, let them not touch advocates. We are not part of the dispute. We are representing clients. Anybody will come for our services to be represented. And therefore, we must protect the sanctuary of justice. This is the last place you'd wish to be defiled by such kind of conduct of armed policemen coming to remove advocates and their clients from the courts. And the LSK should hear this, that we need protection in court, that advocates must not be harassed, that advocates should not be seen as if we are part of the dispute. We are advocates who are merely representing clients, and we shall represent any client who shall come to us. We have no choice as to which client we are supposed to represent. It is the client who chooses us. And therefore, if we represent a particular client who is perceived as undesirable client, it's not our fault. That is what we are called for. The Chief Justice must make sure that this place is completely out of bound for the untried police. They cannot come to remove us from the courts.
That's enough.
Had something to say.
It's a very sad day for this nation. As officers of the court, our work is basically to uphold and respect the rule of law. From the first instance, our client was abducted. We don't call that an arrest, because Babu Owino was not informed why he was being arrested at the point of arrest. He was ferried and taken all the way to Mwea in Kirinyaga County, very far, held in Communicado. We were unable to reach out to him. Had he not written a note on a tissue paper, we wouldn't know where our client is. We've gone through different police stations trying to find out what our client has done. The Constitution of Kenya 2010 protects individuals. An accused person has a right under the law. So if someone is arrested, you're supposed to inform that person, allow that person to see their counsels, and present that person to court. Babu Owino was held in Communicado. We first saw him as his advocates yesterday at 2 when he was presented to Milimani. And again, it took, as you are aware, members of the press, it took us the whole night to process this. The court gave directions that the honorable member be taken to hospital. Still, the court issued that directive, but it was not seen to it. Instead, our client was hounded and taken to Kileleshwa police station, and at 1 p.m., him together with the rest, there were tags of 30 goods brought, and they actually, 1 a.m., and they actually beat up the accused persons. So the question is, where are we safe? If at the police station where an accused person is put, you're being attacked. If at the courts, we have anti-riot police officers coming to remove us, and as we speak, I'm being informed that they've rearrested him. They have rearrested Babu, and they've refused to release us to be able to process bail as per the court directive. So we are asking this country, let us respect the rule of law. The 2010 Constitution was a very, very good step for our country. Let us not degenerate to levels where we lose the essence of justice.
Important question, yes. Counsel. You are saying they have arrested Babu Owino. I believe that you had not I believe that you had not completed processing the bail. So how have they rearrested him?
We have been chased. We went to pay cash bail there, and then we have been chased from there by.
So without paying cash bail, it means that Babu Owino had not yet been released. Have they?
What was to happen is, once the court has granted him the cash bail and bond terms, we go to the registry, we process, we pay, then he is released.
We have been chased from the registry by
they have raised these gentlemen from the registry.
I have the cash bail here.
They have not been allowed to process the cash bail, but they have whisked away Babu Owino
while still in their custody.
Even
you can imagine somebody has been whisked, and Mr. Okachi is here, he has witnessed that. Somebody who was within the jurisdiction of the court, somebody which the court has admitted to bail, has been whisked away even without processing the bail. You can imagine where we are degenerating to. Where is the Chief Justice in this country? Where is the Chief Justice? Where is Honorable Martha Koome? Why are you allowing this to happen? Why are you allowing the courts to be defiled by police officers and by the state? Where is Maina Jenga? Why has he not been brought to court? Who is holding him? Where is he? Why can't he be brought to court? What offense has he committed that the court cannot be able to address? I believe even the devil needs justice. Why should you rearrest somebody and whisk him away even before it's processed by the court? Mr. Okachi has witnessed that.
Then it means, counsel, we cannot even call that rearrest. That is sort of an abduction.
It is an abduction. It's a series of abductions. I do not even think we advocates are safe. But we shall continue. We shall die on our feet and not on our knees.
And in fact, the most important thing that you need to understand is that they are even now trying to prevent advocates in court from executing their mandate. This is our place. This is our office. This is where we work. But cops are being allowed to come and intimidate even advocates in court. It is a very dark day, and I think that's why these backstops at the foot of Martha Koome, because she's the one who is in charge and to ensure that these courts are safe for everyone. It has reached a point where, and this is very sad for the media fraternity, we are seeing police officers, well known, coming to court and being allowed access wearing press jackets. And there is an accreditation for press people. So how do they gain access to the courts when they are pretending to be press people? There's already a very serious issue in terms of the administration of justice here. And these are the things that we are saying. It is high time that even the magistrates court need to know that they have the power to ensure, and they are bound by Article 3, to ensure that the rights of everyone, including even yourselves, the press people, are observed. Police officers are even removing press people the way they want, and they pretend to be the press people. It is not right. You cannot be stopped from accessing the registry, and the court has said clearly here that let this cash bail and bond process be done. Because some of these people are very sick, are actually ailing based on even the grave beatings that they have received. And it's not only the second accused person. Actually, all the accused persons were actually beaten. It's only that for the second accused person, it may be more visible. So this is a point where I'm saying, people are saying President Moi was a dictator. He must be turning on his grave, wondering that we have a reincarnation of even a worse regime at this particular point. But we said yesterday, we say it now. Our role as advocates will remain. We'd rather die, we'd rather be jailed. We will stand here. Whoever wants to remove us, let them come. The Constitution will fight for itself, and eventually it will succeed.
Let Martha Koome, let Chief Justice Martha Koome, and I insist, let Chief Justice Martha Koome, if she ever hears people, make sure that this place is out of bound for police officers. We advocates, we are not here to demonstrate. Honorable Chief Justice Martha Koome, this is Advocate Degwanjiro, in the company of Advocate Okach, and in the company of Advocate Asha. May we kindly address you to make sure that you make it easy for advocates to practice law within the court precincts. Martha Koome, don't allow this place to be raped and defiled by police brutality. We have been brutalized this morning. We are not allowed to process cash bail for our clients. Where do we go to? Martha Koome, where do we go to? Please tell us.
Thank you very much.